There's a reason that so many teenagers and young adults want to grow up to be YouTubers. Like so many others, I was driven to YouTube because I wanted a place to share about some of the things that I'd spent years of my life learning about. And I thought that if I could put it out on YouTube, there'd be someone on the receiving end of it that could benefit from the videos that I'm making. On top of that, it looks super fun. And I knew that you could make a lot of money on YouTube if you were successful at it. Now it's been over 3 years since I've been posting content. And in this video, I want to share with you 5 things that I wish I knew before starting this YouTube channel. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, then hopefully this will help you. Or if you've already decided to start a YouTube channel, then this video will help you set your expectations so that you don't disappoint yourself or expect too much too quickly. Now, the very first thing I wish I knew was how challenging it would be to stay consistent.
Why can't you stay consistent?
Are you challenging me?
This is something I've struggled with from the very beginning of posting videos. Now, it can be really exciting to post videos on YouTube, and that can drive you for a few weeks or a few months, but there's so much that goes into a video, and to be consistent, you really have to have the time or good time management to be able to come up with new ideas, film those ideas, work on editing, and to get that final video posted on YouTube.
Really?
Being inconsistent is one of the biggest reasons why YouTubers fail, and it's arguably been one of the hardest things for me with my lifestyle over the past few years, with having a full-time job and then having kids. It's been really challenging to set aside the time that I needed to be able to produce content consistently.
Is that so?
The next thing that I wish I knew was how difficult it would be to find the right content to post. When you first start posting YouTube videos, it's really good to have about 20 to 30 videos where you're just experimenting and kind of figuring out what videos it is you like to make, what feels easy for you, what feels natural for you so that you can be genuine and authentic on camera when you're speaking. What are some things that you can talk about that you feel like you would be able to help others because you've spent years researching and learning about that topic? Even if you aren't an expert on that topic, starting a YouTube channel will allow you to focus into a specific area. And as you continue to make more content around certain topics, you will learn just by doing that. And it'll be really helpful for you, and you will eventually become an expert in that topic. But to come up with those ideas is the challenging part. Now, there's platforms like vidIQ, which can give you ideas on what you can make for your next video and suggest to you what they think would be a video that would generate a lot of views. But I can tell you from experience that I've been taking some of their suggestions from my videos, and it doesn't seem to really work. Now, I think I might be doing something wrong. And there's clearly an SEO and SEM component to this as well. But it's definitely helped me get some ideas. But those ideas need to be refined so that you can actually put out content that people want to watch. When you put out a video that people want to watch, that video will get views, and then those views will translate into subscribers for your channel. But from my experience relying on the suggestions that I get from vidIQ, the videos that I make don't get a lot of views. But this could be because I don't have a good enough thumbnail or I don't have a good title. But there's a lot that goes into trying to get someone to click on your video when there's so much competition out there. Now, the third thing I wish I knew was how alone it can feel when you don't have an audience. Now, I feel grateful for the 3,000 subscribers that I have.
Thank you.
It's taken me a long time of posting inconsistently to get to this amount, but I'm so grateful that there's 3,000 of you out there who have given me the chance by subscribing to my channel and hoping that I can provide you some value in some way. And I really appreciate that because I put in as much effort as I personally can right now to try to come up with new ideas and do something and create something that you guys want to watch. But for the most part, when I create a video, I'm hoping that there's new people out there who are going to be attracted to the title and the thumbnail, and they come and watch my content, they find it helpful, and then they subscribe. But the reality is that I get less than a couple hundred views for every video that I put out there. And so sometimes it can feel like I don't really have an audience. And with that, it's really difficult to have the motivation to want to keep going because you're putting in time and effort to scripting and recording and purchasing equipment to make your videos look better and to sound a lot better. And these little things are what makes me feel so alone when I'm making these videos, is because I want to connect with you people out there, but it takes a really long time to start picking up some momentum where YouTube might push out my videos, or for me to come up with a video that a lot of you are interested in. The next thing that I wish I knew is how expensive it would be if you post consistently. For those of you that don't know, the process from scripting until the time that you post a video has multiple stages in between that either requires time, or if you don't have time, it requires money for you to be able to make it from the start to the end process where the video goes out on YouTube. Generally, the video making process starts with scripting and then filming and then editing and then posting. But before you post, you need a thumbnail and you need to have your video description and everything written down. When I first started, I was editing my own videos in iMovie.
Hi guys, my name is Gotham, and every week I'm going to be doing 1 week long experiments that you're not going to want to miss. So stick around.
And I was making my own thumbnails on Canva because I wanted to save money, because I just spent a whole bunch of money on microphones and cameras, and that was the only way that I thought I could save. As time went on, I paid for Final Cut Pro and I was editing in a nicer software, but I was also adding more gear to my collection with new cameras and new microphones, because you need a different type of microphone for different types of recording situations. Eventually, I felt like my time was much better used with scripting and recording, and so I tried working with different editors to edit my videos, and I also tried paying freelancers on Fiverr to help me create thumbnails which were more engaging and eye-catching. Spending on all these things really adds up. So if you're committed to making videos, then please know that you either have to put in the time to do all these things yourself, or have the money to be able to pay people to help you do it. Now, despite telling you all these things that might keep you away from YouTube, the fifth thing that I wish I knew was how making videos would actually hook me and give me a new hobby that kept pulling me back. In the beginning, talking to a camera was really uncomfortable for me.
So this is the bowl that we use.
And I knew that putting myself in this situation by facing discomfort and putting myself out there for people to judge me, I would eventually outgrow that and feel better and more self-confident about putting things out on the internet. This has been a really long process for me, and part of being inconsistent was not having validation from people out there, because people weren't watching my content, they weren't engaging with me, I wasn't getting feedback that I'm making content that was helpful. But there were a couple of videos of mine that made me feel so good about myself that I put that piece of content out there because it really helped people. And seeing those things makes me feel like I never want to stop doing this.
Don't stop believing!
I can help someone out there make a better life decision, do something good for themselves, make them healthier, make them think more about what they're doing. These are all the kind of things that make me feel like I'm having an impact in this world and maybe having an impact on you. And if I can change just a few people's mindsets about the way they live their life, or help them to make some big decision, that's really meaningful to me. And it's the reason why I keep coming back to YouTube. Now, the way I'm going to end this video is by challenging myself to be committed. And I'm going to put this out there for you guys to see. I'm going to make a video at least once every 2 weeks. That's a realistic target for me, where I feel like I could put out content that is both meaningful and helpful. And it's realistic in the sense that with the limited time and resources that I currently have, that's the amount that I feel like I can do. If you want to support me and support this channel, I hope that you can subscribe and smash that like button, comment something down below. I really want to engage with you guys out there, and I hope that we can get your support in building this channel. Thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.